Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We're here. We're here. The Lord has blessed us to be gathered. We're here. Come on in. Welcome. Hello. How are you? How are you faring this morning? What kind of mentality are we in today? Get it together. Call your name out. Tell yourself to get it together. Get it together. We have to stay consistent. Get it together. We have to stay focused. Get it together. We have to stay centered. Get it together. Come on, Marvy, get it together. No time for sleeping. No time for lacking. No time for slipping. Good morning, Sarah. Let's get it together. It's another day. We received another gift this morning. Get your vessel ready. Somebody say, I need to be a ready vessel. What is a ready vessel? Do y'all know what a ready vessel is? Do we know what it is or what it means to be ready for the Lord's work? I'm prepared. I can pray somebody through. I'm prepared. I can witness to somebody. I'm prepared. I can tell my testimony. I'm prepared. I can begin to intercede in the spirit. I'm prepared. I can begin to speak kind words. I'm prepared. I can just look at someone and connect with them and let my light shine. I'm prepared. Good morning, Evangelist Parker. We're talking about preparation for God's work. Preparation for God's work. This is a God's moment on Morning Moment. Preparation for God's work. Are you prepared? Do you have a regimen? Let's talk about consistency, because we got a lot of people. Good morning, Andre Cranford. Good morning. We're so blessed of the Lord that you are here. We got a lot of people that waver, go up and down, and today I feel good. Don't call me tomorrow, because tomorrow I may be in a whole nother place. Thank you, Andre. Said he liked the technology upgrades. Thank you. Welcome back. Yes, we trying to do some things around here, trying to get innovative, trying to get connected. Are you up and down? Do you wake up today feeling good and tomorrow you may not even want to speak? Are you a bipolar spiritual saint? Are you a bipolar spiritual saint where you don't never know what you're going to get? There's no consistency in your walk. Oh, come on, somebody say every day with Jesus. Every day with Jesus have to be better than the day before. That's what the old people used to sing to us. I understand it now. Every day with Jesus has to be sweeter than the day before. Every day we wake up, we got to get stronger and better and more connected and closer and richer and wealthier and healthier in our minds and stronger in our spirits and more wise in our knowledge. Every day has to be a progressive forward movement march. You should be better today than you was yesterday because you know more about Jesus. You seek him diligently. That's what that means when the word says, seek the Lord diligently with all your heart. Every day, wake up with a hunger for God. What is your appetite? Spiritual appetite, check. You know, sometimes your spiritual appetite gets off. And you know it when it's off. You the first one to realize it's off. Do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it. If your spiritual appetite, what do I mean when I say that? Because some people don't, people try to act like they don't understand nothing you're saying. So I like to break it down. I'm in learning and development. I understand things need to be broke down sometime. What do I mean when I say spiritual appetite? Do you have a desire to pray? Do you have a desire to seek the Lord? Do you have a desire to know more of him? Do you have desire for him to transfer wisdom and knowledge into you today? Did you wake up with that yearning? Did you wake up with that mentality? Well, let me ask you this question. Did you wake up and think about Jesus at all this morning? Has he been on your mind? Have you communed with him? Have you visited with him? We've got to do this every day. That's like plugging in your TV. You get up in the morning, just start clicking buttons, and it ain't plugged in, ain't nothing gonna happen. You're gonna be sitting there frustrated. You got to plug into the power source in order to even get the TV to come on. Then you start thinking about what channel you want to watch. But if you don't plug into the power source, it don't even matter what channel you want to watch. If you don't plug into the power source in your life, it doesn't even matter what you desire to do or how you want your day to turn out. You got to plug in. Somebody say, I'm plugged. Somebody say, give me a minute, I got to plug in. Give me a minute, I got to plug in. Give me a minute, I got to think on the goodness of Jesus. Give me a minute, I got to reflect. Give me a minute, I got to understand how he brought me out, how he's opened doors, how he made ways out of no ways, how he was sheltered in the time of storm, how he pulled me up out of the valleys, how he held me when I thought I was going to fall, how when I fell, he picked me up. Let's think about those things when we open our eyes in the morning. And it will create a pattern of gratitude. Somebody say, I want a pattern of gratitude in my life. It will create a pattern of spiritual focus. That's how come it ain't but a few of us on here every day. You think the enemy gonna allow the saints to be drawn to this kind of word every day? This is a self-help ministry. This is focused on you and me. It doesn't teach you how to look at others and judge. It doesn't teach you how to gossip about what everybody else is doing. It teaches you how to look at your own relationship with the Lord and get it stronger, get it better, get it to a different place. You think people gonna want that? They want junk. We want junk. We want foolishness. We want entertainment. We want to be popular. We want our name called. We want it. We want to be in lights. Yeah. We don't want to work. We don't want to really work in the kingdom. We don't want to really be open and useful. Oh, but we do. Our flesh don't want to, but our spirit man has a strong desire to know more of God. Connect to your spirit man. Can't live off your flesh. Lord Jesus, your flesh will have you fired from your job because your flesh every morning tell you to go back to bed and don't go to work. Call in sick. Your flesh tell you to call in sick every morning. And if you did that, you wouldn't have a job. Your flesh tells you to tell people off. And if you did that, you wouldn't have no relationships. Your flesh tells you to just be angry and cut everybody off. And if you got angry and cut everybody off, you wouldn't have no support system. The enemy guides you in wrong directions. I wish we would just realize that. That voice you hearing that's advising you is the enemy, leading you the wrong direction all day, every day. So we've got to strengthen our spirit man so that when the enemy talks, our spirit says, shut up, go somewhere and sit down and don't touch nothing. God got me and I'm in his arms and in his care. Sometimes I have to tell the devil to get up out of here. Are you insane? You can't touch me. I'm not your property. I don't belong to you. I don't claim you. I don't live every day for you. I don't belong to you. I'm a royal priesthood. I got a brand on me. I got a bloodline running through me. I got an Abraham promise that I live on. I have an inheritance from the Lord. I have promises from the Lord. I live off the fat of the land. The riches is stored up for me. Don't matter that I don't have it in my possession. The people that got it in his possession is storing it up for me. I wish somebody would realize who you are. I wish you get a good, somebody say, let me get a good grip on who I am. That's all I really need. Let me get a good perspective of who I really am. All that stuff the enemy told me I was, he's a lie. Now let me clap back and tell you who I really am. Let me clap back and tell you now that I know who I am, what I can also do. Let me clap back and tell you what you're not going to do, what you're not going to touch, and how you going to get behind me. Let me clap back and tell you that my footsteps, I know where I'm going because he's putting footprints before me and they are ordered by the Lord. My direction is pure. My intentions are pure. My thoughts are pure. My actions are pure. My words are pure. And my heart is pure. Because I serve a God that purifies. Lord Jesus. Somebody say, purify me, God. Purify my mind. Purify my words. Purify my actions. Purify my thoughts. Let people receive love. Let people receive love. Let people know we care. Let people know there is someone in the world that does care, that does love. We've been talking about this week about spreading love, how free it is to do it, how easy it is to do it. I hope some of you are guilty of doing it this week. We made you conscious of it. So I hope some of you are intentionally spreading love. It's not going to happen naturally. No. We don't have a natural instinct to spread love. We have a natural instinct to spread venom, to hate on folks, to gossip, to talk about them, because we have a flesh that we live in. That's the natural attributes of the flesh. We want to live off the natural attributes of the spirit. In order for your spirit man, how's your spirit man doing? Is your spirit man healthy? Or is your spirit man dying? Is your spirit man healthy? Or is your spirit man weak and wavering? Is your spirit man strong? Not your mind and your determination. What is your spirit man doing? Feed it. Make it healthy. Feed it. Make it strong. You're doing it by being here. Those of you who come here every day or whenever you come here, that's an example of feeding your spirit man. You are allowing your spirit to hear. He that have a spirit, let them hear from the Lord. Let them hear consciousness. Let them hear advice. Let them hear power sources. Let them hear. Open up your hearing and hear. Thus said the Lord. Hear what the Lord is saying to the church. That we have an ear. They talk about that ear that allows you to hear. In order to have that inner ear, that spiritual ear that connects you with the will and the words of God, you have to be open to it. Get a regimen in your life that gets you spiritually aligned every single day. You can't afford to miss one. Because if you miss one, that's the one where the enemy's going to swoop in like a flood. Because he say, she didn't connect today. He didn't connect today. I can get some ground. I can run some mucks in her life or his life. I can spread havoc in your life when you don't connect, because there's room. The Bible tells us, leave no place, no room for the enemy. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. Fill it up. Fill it up with purpose. Fill it up with focus. Fill it up with prayer. Fill it up with consecration and commune. Nothing like communing with God. You don't believe me? When this live ends, Just start talking to him. Just start fellowshipping with him. Have a simple, lifelike conversation with the Lord. Tell him what it is you desire. Tell him what it is you waiting on. Tell him what it is you'd like him to manifest. Tell him what it is you'd like him to do in your life. Tell him how much you love him. Tell him how much you need him. Tell him how much you depend on him. Then tell him how much you thank him, how much you appreciate him, how grateful you are that he is the Lord of your life, how much you love him, how less you would be without him, how your life would not be the same if he didn't swoop in on it, live in it, anoint it, appoint it, direct it, and guide it every day. I appreciate the relationship you have established with me. I appreciate the knowledge and the unveiling that you do in my life to show me who you are. Anybody want to know more of who God is? Anybody want to know more of who he is to you? It's your relationship. It doesn't belong to anyone else. That's the beautiful part about this. Everybody has an invitation for your own relationship. Bless you, Ramon. Bless you. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Listen, you have the ability to establish your own in God. Oh, mine is unique. Mine is special. My relationship is dearing to me. My relationship with the Lord, I wouldn't trade for nothing in this life, because it keeps me. I would never, ever have been able to make it and be as strong as I am without him. It's just simply impossible. The situation that I had you all praying with me with, I found out that the person that it affected was praying too. God had him praying too. And he told me, I prayed. I said, not only you prayed, honey. I prayed, and I had the whole Morning Moments family praying. We put prayer together. What can we do as a unit, as a commune, as a community, as a church, as a neighborhood, as a city, state, and world, if we connect together in prayer and just begin to standing and agreeing on the same things? What a wonderful world this would be. It starts with me and you. Got to get out of here. I love y'all. Have a fabulous day. We'll be back on tomorrow.